Happy Monday, everyone. It is Magical Monday. Let's try this again. I will, instead of live streaming to Facebook, I will just record it on Zoom and I'm live on Instagram. I'm on my internet and I'm at my mum's house this week. And the internet here isn't that great. In Central Queensland, I'm at the beach last week. Bali was cancelled due to the volcano eruption. So I drove up to Central Queensland to Tannum Sands to be at the beach at my mum's house. So this is where I've been since last week, and it's absolutely magical. I've got the beach across the road, and I can see the ocean, which I'll go for a swim after this call. And it's interesting. I'm working on my book, but my whole schedule has been completely changed and upheaved. And when you live at the beach, it's like your schedule. Well, this for me, I'm working my schedule around the tides. And when the high tide is in, well, then I'll go for a swim, and then when it's low tide, I'll go for a walk along the beach. So it's just a completely different lifestyle. I love living at the beach, and yeah, this brings back a lot of childhood memories. So great to be here. The energy that we felt. Hello, Keith and Naomi. Thanks for joining on Instagram. Uh, we had the full moon on Friday or Saturday, depending on where you live in the world. And this full moon was in Taurus, but it was a super moon. But we felt the energy all weekend. And this full moon is all about change, massive changes, massive upheaval, massive shifts that we're all feeling. And it's like everything that we're witnessing around the world. It's a big shake up. Even Mother Nature is shaking things up with volcanoes and earthquakes and hurricanes and flooding. And we actually got a hailstorm last week in Brisbane. So it's like all these massive storms are happening all over in many different countries. So this is what we're doing, is creating the new earth, the new world that we choose to live in. Okay. And so I think this is Gandhi's quote, be the change that you choose to see in the world, because all the change that we want to see in the world all starts from within. And this is what we've been discussing for months now, is about cleaning out and releasing and letting go of any of the emotional past, of the old fears, of the old programs, the patterns, the behaviors, the habits that are keeping you stuck, and releasing and letting go of childhood trauma as well. Me being here in my mum's house is actually really healing for me, because my relationship with my mum has not always been that great throughout my life. So this is actually really healing as I'm writing my book right now. And so everything is coming to the surface to be healed, to be cleared, to be released. And so I ask you, what changes do you choose to make for you? What changes are you making in your life that for your highest good and destiny? But as we create a new world of love and peace and joy, and just imagine a world where it's just a big planet of love. There is no corruption, there's no crime, no wars, no conflict. And it's just what we're going through right now is this evolution of consciousness where everyone's just stepping into their their true self and realizing who they truly are. And that's why we came here on this dense planet, to realize who we truly are and remember who we truly are as a soul, as a spirit. And we are part of the galaxies and other dimensions. We're a multi-dimensional being. So when we can fully step in and own that, step into our authority and our power, and truly just own that, then that's the change. Step into your leadership of why you are here at this time. And we all wanted to have change on the planet. Okay, so look at the changes that you personally can make for yourself, because it all starts within, with each individual, and then that will ripple out as we clear the density and the shadows and the heaviness of the fear and the anger and the guilt and the shame, and release all of that. That will raise our energy vibration and frequency. So then that will automatically ripple out across the world for us to enjoy a world of kindness and caring about each other and helping each other. It's not all about, how many millions or billions can I make. And as we can see with all the destruction that's going on in the world, all these elites and billionaires, all that's coming to the surface about what's really going on, or how are they really making their money. Look at Hollywood. Hollywood is full of darkness, and all these celebrities are all being exposed with the Epstein and the Diddy case. And so all this is coming to the surface for the truth to come to the surface. And this is what we've been watching and witnessing and observing. So tomorrow, Pluto actually leaves Capricorn for the very last time. And when Pluto leaves Capricorn, we step into and enter Aquarius. This is the age of Aquarius, which is all about transformation, deep transformation and change. So for the next 20 years, what changes do you choose to see in the world? And this is where you step into your future self, and what changes. Where will you be in 20 years? Where do you see yourself? What will you be doing? What do you have? Who are you being? These questions, and I go much deeper into my vision board workshop, and I'm actually hosting that on December the 1st, and it's going to be live in Brisbane. But it's not going to be a vision board. We're going to create and plan out all the foundations. So all the questions in the workbook will be helping you to really get clear about what the next 12 months looks like, what the next 3 years, 10 years, and then next 20 years. And so this massive change that we're seeing right now on the planet all starts from within. So when we're clear about who we choose to be and what we choose to have and do in the next 20 years, then that's the world that we're creating. And if everyone is very intentional about making those changes for your highest good and destiny, well, then we will create a world of kindness and love, and a planet of love and peace and joy. So look within at the changes that you choose to make. Hi, Leo. And hello, Amy. Great to have you here on Insta. And apologies, I'm unable to live stream to Facebook because the internet here is a little unstable. So, but if you would, if you got a question, pop it in the comments here, and also I'll be drawing some cards in regards to this week when we step into Aquarius. So November the 19th is tomorrow, and that's when we actually Pluto changes signs. And so one of the things that you can do to actually cleanse and clear off any dense, heavy energy is salt water. And this is where swimming in the ocean is so cleansing, and setting the intention on what you choose to let go of, and releasing and letting go, and then connect with your higher vision of what you choose to bring in. Now, if you aren't near the ocean, you just have a bath. A bath with Epsom salts or magnesium is perfect. And so if you're having a Epsom salts bath, hop out of the bath at 12 minutes. Like I tell my clients, between 10 and 15. So the happy medium is time it for 12 minutes, because what it's doing is it's detoxing. All the toxins are being drawn out through your skin. Now, if you lay in there for an hour, what you're doing is your skin's reabsorbing all those toxins. So if you're having an Epsom salts bath, it's short and sharp, and hop in, detox, release, flush it down the bathtub, pull the plug out, flush it out. If you want a longer bath, well then, and add your aromatherapies and lay there for an hour. That's a separate bath. But Epsom salts, it's good just to release and sweat it out, because the skin is the biggest organ. So make a list of everything that you are letting go of. And this is what we did on the full moon over the weekend. And you can also just intentionally, when you're having a bath or swimming in the ocean, or even when you're in the shower, if you don't have a bath or the ocean, have a shower, and intentionally, as the water is washing over you, is release and let go. Actually, waterfalls are perfect for this because it's so cleansing, and let the waterfall open up your crown chakra and just feel the energy and the cleansing moving through your body. So there's many ways you can visualize it. You can incorporate the breathing, and so these are a lot of the tools that I teach in the Benn method training, and I invite you to join us in that community. So that is an online community where every week I actually guide you through different exercises, check in with you. You've got accountability, you've got support, and you've got all the training videos as well. So that masterclass is on the 29th, Friday the 29th. I'll put the link in the comments here if you'd like to join me for that, to find out more, to go from burnout to beyond bliss, and it's just create a life of bliss and joy and love, and just come back to your soul, back to who you truly are. So I'm going to choose a card from the Sacred Light Oracle for everybody, and this is for this new next 20 years. The next 20 years, Pluto in Aquarius. What is the message for us for the next 20 years as we are all experiencing massive changes on the planet, which is all for our highest good and destiny. I really encourage you to step out of the fear. If you've been getting caught up in the fear mongering online and the social media, I know I saw on YouTube, there's a woman, and she is from Australia, and she does psychic readings, and the negativity that she says about Trump, and drawing everyone in, and that just feeds the fear. And I'm thinking, how does that help other people to move forward? So this is where you step into your authority and your power and just ask, where are you spending your time? The other day was, unfriend and detox from either digital and different connections. If they're toxic and it's bringing your energy down or draining your energy or even stressing you, that's a good indication to remove them and or block them. I'm not sure how you block them on YouTube, but just unsubscribe and don't participate in that negative talk, because it just toxicity just feeds more toxicity. That's the end result. So from the full moon, where we've been shining a light on the darkness, and this is the end of a cycle of new beginnings. So the end of a cycle, we are stepping into, okay, so we have energy attachment. So there's the card, and this is energy exchange, negative influences, and self-sabotage. So this is really interesting because fear, the energy, the negative influences, and the energy attachments. So if you are in a state of fear, you're going to attract in low vibration energies and entities. That's how you draw them in. As soon as you go into fear, you bring in, say, the evil or the demons or these fear entities into your space. And what that does is it affects how you're thinking, how you're feeling, making decisions in your life. It affects everything. And because it's a low vibration. So this is why it's so important. It's like recognize that, tune into how are you feeling in this moment and what emotions are coming up for you. And because fear attracts more fear, just like we were talking about. Okay, so and this is all connected to Lord Shiva, the ascended master, Lord Shiva. And so this is the message, and this is really profound. And it's interesting because Lord Shiva's message, the affirmation, I'll read that first. It is holding on to anger is swallowing poison. So be at peace with your demons. What I've always said is it's not the snake that kills you. It's the poison you keep inside. So if you're keeping fear and anger and guilt and or rage or any of these emotions inside your body, you're poisoning yourself. And this will bring your energy down. And so the affirmation is, I remove imbalanced energy with ease. I am secure. I am safe. So the extended message is you are a conscious creator. How you address the energy in your life determines how it is directed around you. Emotional energy spiritual entities and negative energy frequencies have the potential to disrupt your life force, misdirecting your thoughts towards lower vibration actions such as addictions, mental and emotional instability, and other non-loving pathways filled with self-sabotage and critical judgment. Forever in a deep state of awareness and tranquility, Lord Shiva is held as a supreme being and is depicted in two poses, meditation and dance. The divine masculine is carried by Lord Shiva as his power and presence encompass a love of all life, choosing to protect those who cannot protect themselves. Known for rescuing other gods and spiritual beings by agreeing to swallow the blue poison halala, he was able to save all living beings and bring order to the world. Any state of fear will weaken your auric fields, making it more challenging to keep attachments away and to keep control of your energy. Lord Shiva asks you to address any parasitic connections or energy attachments that have been draining your vitality, influencing and interrupting thought processes. Ascension Master Lord Shiva holds the power of destruction and creation within his grips, suggesting that you regain control over your own energy and exchanges and remove energetic ties that are consuming your life in a negative way, reducing spiritual manipulation. Dance and movement, body movement will help lighten your heart to let go and free yourself from old restrictions. So go out, move your body, dance, just any way. And this is what we talked about over the last couple of weeks, to shift the anger or frustration or anything that you're feeling, is go move your body. Run up and down stairs, or do hill sprints, or dance, or some kind of vigorous exercise. The other thing that I sometimes had to take my clients through is like the laying on a mattress and just kicking your arms and your legs. And for 30 seconds, massive. So that's another really fast way of shifting the energy. It's a bit like breath work. The energy builds, and then all of a sudden, massive tears and sobbing, and it just shifts the energy. So feel into what you're feeling right now, what needs to shift within you, what changes would you like to make for your highest good and destiny, and make those changes now, because we are stepping into a whole new era as we create the new world. So it's a really exciting time, but it's a time of stepping into your leadership and also taking responsibility for each and everything that you have created in your life, because you're the creator, and everything that you've created in your life is your responsibility. And even the things that you didn't like, or the things that, happened to you, but they actually happened for you, because what did you learn as a soul? There is no right or wrong. There's no judgment. God loves us regardless of whether we make a bad choice or not. It's about you forgiving yourself and loving yourself in the process. And the more you can forgive yourself and forgive others, then you come back into alignment with your true self of love and peace and joy. So let me know if you're struggling with that, and we can always have a one-to-one call. Also, I invite you to come and join me on the masterclass next Friday on the 29th at 8 a.m. Brisbane, Australia time. Oh, okay, that one jumped out. We got light. Oh, which is okay. Light is one of the major arcana of the tarot, and but this is a really powerful card. So we are stepping into the light. And this is also in the tarot, it represents the sun. Okay, so this is about your sun is your identity of who you are. So it's interesting that that jumped out, because it's like you're stepping into who you truly are, which is love and light. And that's what we are creating more of on the planet, radiating that love and light out to our brothers and sisters who may not be feeling that vibration, who may be feeling struggling or suffering in some way, or got health issues, or um, going through turmoil, whether it's relationships or job loss, or some kind of upheaval, mental health crisis in their life. And so, but this is your opportunity to step into your light, okay? Because this is your time, tomorrow we move into Aquarius. So no matter what's happening around you, prosperity and bliss are promised. The qualities of this brilliant card are pleasure, happiness, contentment, growth, success, joy, and illumination. The light always brings forth new birth, a constant renewal of life. Remember, we are going through this rebirth together on this planet. We're going through a huge rebirth for the next few years. So there is a bit of upheaval. This is one of the best, if not the most positive cards in the deck, and it's yours. This is now your moment to shine. The radiance from within will be there for all to see as people become attracted to the rays of your spiritual light. And by being compassionate, generous, inspiring, and a leader, many will benefit as they feel the warmth emanating from you. Be discerning, but also be open to whatever or whomever you're attracting, for your rays reach far and wide. The light card reminds you that because of its power, nothing remains in the dark. Through its illumination, truths and certain paths before you begin to emerge and can be surely seen. Using the energy of positive thoughts and continually thinking about the happiest and most joyful of memories will light the path before you even more brightly and attract exactly what you're emanating. Keep on shining. So the more you can shine your light and attract in exactly what you choose to bring into your life, and who you choose to be, and step into that, step into your future self. And if you want to get that down on paper, come join me on December the 1st in Brisbane, where we will map it all out for the next 20 years. And so you're in that energy vibration. You can see it, feel it, smell it, touch it. It's like you're living it. And that's where we rewire the brain to actually step into your future self. And so we all are capable of doing that. It's just visualizing exactly what you choose to have in your life and be. So start thinking about the new you that you're stepping into, the new version of you, and taking charge of your life, and releasing and letting go of anything that is no longer working for you, no longer for your highest good, and no longer bringing you happiness or joy. And this involves also people, situations, jobs, circumstances, moving, letting all this go. And so lots of changes. I can feel in myself that there's going to be massive changes in my life. And so I'm preparing. It's like, well, I've moved house so many times. So moving house is okay. If I move house, so be it. It's I'm just being guided on my next step. So feel into your next steps. If you are struggling with that, book a one-to-one call so we can clarify exactly what your next immediate step will be, and I'll help you through that. And keep shining your light. So those watching on Instagram, if you would like me to choose a card, please put in the comments now. Otherwise, we will continue on our beautiful magical Monday and go out and create a magical week and create those miracles. And Amy, yes, okay. Let me get the good tarot for you, sweetheart, and good to see you. I saw that you were at the beach. I flicked through and I saw a picture. What was it, on Insta or Facebook or something? This morning, my mum has resident kangaroos that come and hang out at her house, and I just think they're gorgeous. Anyway, there was a goanna and a kangaroo at the front door, and I took photos of them. So I created a little reel that I put up on Facebook, so you can catch it on Facebook. But the kangaroo it was like they were having a little chat together. It was so beautiful. Okay, Amy, I am Amy in California. Okay. Oh, okay. That one jumped out. Oh, Amy, this is so you have the fortune wheel for you, sweetheart. This again is one of the major arcana cards. And so this is about, destiny meets synchronicity. So the message is, I am in awe to experience many meaningful coincidences that prove to me that spirit has my back. These lucky breaks and moments when things just turn out perfectly show how we're all connected. My gamble will pay off when I trust my co-creative partnership with spirit. My destiny is obvious to me now. So that's the fortune wheel for you. Does that resonate for you, Amy? And also to let all my US friends know, I will be coming over in March. I will be on tour teaching a whole bunch of workshops, and I'll give you more information on that. I'll be in Southern California first, and then I'll come up to the Bay Area. So, but that's a beautiful card, the fortune wheel. And so major manifestations and creating. You're welcome, love. Creating your destiny. You design your destiny. You create your new future, your new chapter of your life. What does that look like? What changes are you making? Who's in your life? What's leaving your life? What map it all out so that you can create the next 20 years. For you and your partner and your beautiful boys. So all you're creating a whole new chapter for you all. And I'm sending you much love, many blessings, and great to see you here, Amy. And thank you. Thank you for being here, everyone. If you have any questions, send me a DM or email, private message, and we can always have a one-to-one conversation on Zoom at another time as well. So have a magical week. Sending much love, many blessings, and bye for now.